we're going to look at everything we can. We're going to be selectively aggressive. We obviously, there's things in this league you have to, you have certain amount of resources they allow you to have, and we'll look at that. But we're going to try to improve our football team. Not try. We're going to improve our football team, and we expect to have success next year.
What is up, Cowboys Nation? Your boy Mike Tag here. You're seeing a lot of me today. First, if you missed the earlier video I did drop a video about free agency, and this kind of ties into it. So if you're new to the channel, of course, make sure you hit that subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing. Hit that thumbs up, man. It helps the channel. And, of course, share it with all of Cowboys Nation. Tonight, we are going live. We got my man Greg coming into the cave. We're going to be talking free agency. That seems to be the hot topic today. Are the Cowboys going to do anything? What are we going to do about Osa? What are we going to do about Parsons? Hopefully, we're not playing no games with him, but I'm going to want to get your opinion. So make sure you guys tune in tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. So want to see you in the cave. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram. We'll be live on YouTube. So make sure you run over to YouTube and check it out. Definitely appreciate the love. But Stephen Jones comes out. Interview kind of got posted, some certain clips, and you guys just saw a clip I played before I went live, and he just can never help himself by always adding those little words. And the word this time is selectively aggressive, and it always gives them a little out, right? Selectively aggressive. But what does that mean? Does that mean you're going to be very aggressive on certain players and you're going to improve the roster, which he says they're going to do? But I just don't understand why they continue to come out and just play games with words and kind of continue to play the yin and yang of Cowboys Nation. I mean, bottom line is, we know this team needs to attack free agency, and all of us have said it. You don't need to get at the very top, but you need to play in that middle field, and you need that meat and potatoes, what I talk about. And you've got to address free agency in certain areas, and that's going to be at the line, the defensive line, the offensive line to provide depth. I do like the offensive line that we have coming back. I know we're going to miss Martin, but I do like what we have. But I think they do need a veteran that can bring some stability as a tackle, a swing tackle. I think Guyton will be improved. I think Steele is the one. He got better as the season went on, but that's the wild card. But I would bring in a veteran just to bring in a little bit of stability, but I like our young guys. So that's an area they can address free agency. We talked about defensive tackle. We're going to talk about on the show tonight with Osa. Do you sign Osa to the big deal, or do you go get a couple free agents that we'll talk about on the show that you can get and bring value, but also bring some young guys that you can kind of maybe two for the price of one, right, with Osa. When it comes to Parsons, I don't want to see him playing any games. They played games with CD, dragged it out, got what he got. They played games with Dak, dragged it out. He got what he got. They could have saved money. Their approach to free agency and approach to re-signing players, it's like nothing I've ever seen. No other team has this approach, at least no other team that wins consistently, and I'm talking about in the playoffs. I mean, we're satisfied with some division titles and satisfied with those 12-win seasons are all great. But if you don't have nothing to show for it in hardware, it really don't much matter. So they've got to address free agency. And Stephen Jones, I just wish he would just shut his mouth and focus and go do your job. That's it. You don't need to be in the media saying what you're going to do. Go do what you need to do. Don't sing it, bring it. You know what I'm talking about? So that's the part that just continues to get me frustrated with this Cowboys organization, especially over the last decade, because this has kind of been the same song and dance that we continue to hear and continue to see. And if seeing Philadelphia do what they did and deservedly winning that Super Bowl championship, and to see Washington go from where they came from and make it to an NFC championship, and the Cowboys are still sitting here hoping and praying and trying to figure things out. We've got the core talent. We have got to keep that core talent, but we've got to build around that core talent. And the way that you do that is with free agency and with the draft. It's not one or the other. And right now we've all been in on the draft, and That's not how you can build a consistent championship team. You need to have some veterans in there. So, Stephen Jones, quit talking, quit blowing the hot air, quit giving us the out, quit giving us the one-liners, and go do what you got to do and get us some players and get this team back into contention. More importantly, get this team back to the Super Bowl, because 30 years is too damn long. So hopefully you guys hit that subscribe, hit that like, share, and more importantly, I want to see you guys tonight, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, in the cave. Join Greg and I, because we're going to be talking all free agency, and we need you guys to air your opinion. We want to hear what you guys got to say, because after all, this show is all about Cowboys Nation and about the fans and us being happy together sometimes and being in misery together the other times. But whatever happens, we're all through it, and we're going to ride this thing out. So hopefully I'll see you guys tonight. Take care. See you.